Oversharing is one of the most common problems that we face, and the feeling we get after doing it is one of the worst feelings we experience. Sound familiar? You're not alone. If you find yourself constantly sharing too much with other people and deeply regretting it later, these tips are exactly what you need. 1. We overshare in a state where we have little to no control over our mind. So, telling yourself not to expose something and then relying on your brain to remember it while talking is not an effective solution. Instead, make a proper list of particular things which you don't want to share with anyone. Even when you feel hyper or overly comfortable around someone, keep this list in mind. If you can follow this, you will thank me and yourself later. 2. If there is anyone you overshare with all the time in particular, it could be possible that they are manipulating you, especially if it's them always bringing up the topic that you're not supposed to tell them about. 3. If possible, keep a few trustworthy people in your life who you can tell anything to no matter what. However, if you don't find any such person, don't trust the wrong people just for the sake of it. Instead, reflect your thoughts in a journal or diary. What I am trying to say here is you need a way to release and reflect your thoughts. If not, you will end up getting tired of keeping everything to yourself, which will cause you to share personal information with people who are not supposed to know. 4. Appreciate moments of silence in conversations and make sure to let others speak. If you fail to be a good listener, or if you can't bear with short moments of silence when you talk to someone, you will start to say whatever comes to your mind, even things you weren't supposed to. Try to ask more questions rather than just talking about yourself. 5. Always think before you speak. In both open-hearted as well as casual conversations, have the habit of pausing for a few seconds, thinking, and making sure what you're going to say isn't something you would regret later. The slowest speaker is always the one with the least regrets. 6. In a conversation, if you find yourself debating whether you should say something or not, remember that if God wants them to know, they will eventually know. Ultimately, silence is always the better option, as you can say things later if you want, but you cannot take back your words. 7. Never post on social media or talk to anyone open-heartedly in a state of strong emotion. You will regret it later. Open-heart conversations should only happen in a state of calmness. Finally, before I end this video, I want to remind you that no matter how many of these videos you watch, stopping oversharing requires self-control, and self-control is a skill which you can only develop with practice. If you don't have self-control, all the tips I just gave you will fly out the window when you need them the most. Learn from past experiences, and you will develop this skill over time. This channel is made to help you grow, become a better person, see the world clearly, and attain peace and success. Every bit of support counts and is greatly appreciated.